Okay, let's get another session. Today, I just wanted to cover the aspect of, trying to complete a task or trying to be consistent. Many people find this very difficult, especially, that I posted, I lost weight, and so many people send me comments like, how can I be consistent? I get burnt out, I lose interest. This happens for so many things, whether it's New Year resolution, whether it is studying, whether it is relationships, you lose steam. Whatever it is, it's sometimes tends to be very hard and we give up. So I wanted to cover in this video as to how you can, how you can gain that consistency. For me, it has been a matter of trial and error to find the perfect strategy, for being consistent. So what is the best or easiest strategy? The first one is, and these are just random tips I'm giving you, but they work. So in no particular order, the first one is, if you make it easy for you, you will succeed. If you make it difficult for you, you will, lose interest. So what do I mean by that? Okay, let's say there are two targets I give you. Okay, A and B. A is run 20 kilometers. B is run 20 steps. So which one do you think would be easier for you to do every single day? Every single day. Okay? 20 kilometers, maybe you can do. Okay, maybe not. Maybe you'll try. But you'll be like, shit, man, 20 kilometers. It's too much. But if I tell you 20 steps, Lord, that I can. Okay, you'll just walk 20 and come back. So always make it easier for you in terms of goal setting also. Don't give yourself such a big fucking goal that you'll go, oh shit, man. When you get up in the morning, oh shit, man, 1 hour in the gym. Instead of 1 hour in the gym, make it 5 minutes. Instead of making it like a gym that is 5 kilometers away where you have to drive. Instead of going to the gym, why don't you go just down your building? Instead of going for a long run for, let's say, 5 kilometers or 10 kilometers, go 100 meters, go 10 steps. So always simplify your goal, make it easier to achieve. Don't make it difficult. The more difficult you make, the more you lose interest and you'll get burnt out. So always remember, if the gym, let's say location of the place, if it is far, 10 kilometers away, do something that is like half a kilometer away or just few meters. Instead of, dressing up in a full gear and being complex and being it'll take you 45 minutes to dress. See, do what I do. I just put my shoes, socks, shorts. It's easy to just, I get up in the morning, I sleep in my boxer shorts. I just put the shorts on, socks and shoes. That's it. So make it easy. Okay? Don't make it too hard. Why are these dogs barking? Who are they barking at? Okay. The next one is, don't give yourself a goal that is so big and so far off that you'll go crazy. Now, what do I mean by a goal that is far off and really big? Who are you barking at? Okay, there's a man. Okay. Hey, doggy. There's a man in the woods. Okay. See, don't give yourself a goal that is so far off that you'll go crazy. Let's say, for example, okay, I'm going to lose 100 kilos or I'm going to lose 50 kilos. If you give yourself a goal that is so far off, it may sound very brave. Oh, wow, he wants to lose 50 kilos, 100 kilos. Wow, what an ambitious guy. He's so determined, he's so focused. Yeah, that makes you look good. And if you achieve that, it's incredible. It's, It's a great achievement if you lose 100 kilos. And we look at inspirational stories. Wow, he lost 100 kilos. Such an inspiration and all that. I always tell people, first you achieve one step, then focus on 2 steps, then 3, 5, 7, 9, 10. Like, go one step at a time, man. Don't just jump on, I'll lose 100 kilos. Tell yourself, okay, can I lose 1 kilo? Do the 1 kilo, congratulate yourself. Okay, fine. Let's say you're 80 kilos, you came down to 79. Good, that's a great achievement. Okay, from 79, go to 78. Hi, doggy. Real bark, huh? Oh, you forgot to bark today. Today is not barking. Maybe the dog saw Jesus. Hey, doggy. Now he remembers. Go to bark, man. Today you're not barking. Okay. So just don't give yourself these crazy ass goals. Okay, I'm going to, see, for example, even if you want to run a marathon, some of you have a goal marathon. Some of you have a goal, okay, I'm going to get 10,000 subscribers, or I'm going to have 100,000 in the bank. Fine. It feels good to give yourself this great big goal. And I know there are these motivational, inspirational books that say, don't, the worst thing in life is to dream small and to have achieved it. See, all this is good. Always have big, hairy, audacious goals. BHAG. Big, hairy, audacious goals. Dream big, achieve big. Aim for the moon and reach for the stars. And okay, all that is good. But what is the use? You dream 1 billion and just achieve 10. I always believe, yes, all that is good. See these boys, they'll be a little bit surprised to see with Tattoo. Hello, how are you? It's always good to have big crazy goals. Okay? But, sorry, my caramel all over. So it's good to have all these big, tremendous, okay, I'm going to have a BMW, I'm going to travel to 10 countries, and break it down to the simplest basic, no? Let's say you want to achieve a billion. Okay, instead of a billion, just go, okay, I'll achieve 1,000 first. You can do 1,000, aim for 2,000. 2,000, go 4,000. So small increments. Okay, and one last thing. Let me give you one last thing. Don't want to drag this too long. Sometimes it's good to have a partner. In the gym, when you have a training partner, you push each other. In studying, when you study alone, you get distracted. But if you have 2 people, you can push each other. It's good to have a partner. Now, if in case you're like me, obviously I don't have any partner apart from my wife. I ask my wife to support me by creating the environment. So either a partner to push you to achieve your goals, gym partner, study partner, sales person, or he can be even your mentor, or he can even be your guide, or he can hold you accountable, or even your boss. Okay? Or if that is not there, or is get someone to support you on your goals. Like, see, right now, month of January, I'm not posting heavy duty content which requires editing because I'm alone in the house to sort out the mess, and I'm taking a break because I know even if I want to push heavy duty content, given the fact that I have 24 hours, there's an opportunity cost. Something will suffer. I have clients to take care of. I have content to upload. I have the house to sort out. So too much. So you can't do everything in 24 hours, you know. And you need to be consistent in each and everything. Not today ABC, tomorrow DEF, after that GHI. You have to keep focusing on the main goal. So it's important to either have a training partner or a support person. So focus on this. So overall, if I were to summarize, number one would be make your goals simple and achievable, you know, where it's easy. Don't make it too hard. Okay. Second one is don't dream big and break it down to the simplest step that you can easily, that you enjoy doing. Third one is have a partner. And last one, out of all this, if I were to encapsulate, let's say it's better to do something than nothing. Every day do something. Every day, one step, every day. See, like today, to tell you honestly, I'm feeling feverish. I'm not feeling like doing exercise. But I told myself, okay, I'll at least go for a walk. So I dressed up just to go for a walk. But once I got down, I started to feel a bit better. So okay, I can go for a little run. As I started to run, I felt, okay, I can go a little faster. From there, I ended up running 3 kilometers. Now, had I, embraced being lazy, oh, today I'm feeling weak and this and that, I wouldn't have done anything. So it's better to do something every day than nothing. So I'm not looking at running ultra fast and ultra long and just small, but just do it. So that's what I want to summarize this. Let me know your thoughts. And remember, everyone who has achieved anything, big, small, medium, it's only possible because you take one step at a time. It's only because you do it every day, consistent. And it's only because you just do it. Like, Nike, just do it. Alright? So what I wanted to share with you. Enjoy a nice scene. Can you say? Nice scene, huh? Enjoy the nice scene. This is me signing off. You guys take care. Okay?
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Macedo is the best.